Hey, shop at Teesprings for all your goods merchandise. We got what you need. You need shirts? No problem. You need mugs? No problem. You ain't got no money? Problem. Get the red suit, get the monkey, raise some money, buy a shirt.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And here are the goods. Pretty good a couple weeks.
Yeah.
You know, it's been we've got some pretty good content out there.
Yeah, definitely. It's a new year. We're getting back up to speed. So, I mean, it'll start coming a little bit faster. Maybe I won't be so busy as much as I have been lately, and we'll get the content out a little bit faster to you guys. Give you what you need.
Super Bowl set.
Yeah. Oh, God bless. My heart hurts.
Okay,
but I'm cheering for the Rams.
Okay, so here we go. All right, so Terrence is from Detroit. Okay, so it's his bittersweet. Is that a fair word to say?
Yes. I did not want to see Matthew Stafford go, but I do want him to win a championship.
Yeah, so you know what?
I just want him to be at the end of it when he wins his championship. I want him to raise up the jersey and show the Lions jersey up under it. That's what I want.
You know, he's gonna pull if he does win this, which I'm rooting for Stafford also, and I want him to pull a Garnett and dedicate the ring to Detroit, just the way Garnett did it to Minnesota when he won with Boston. Right. So that would be kind of cool. So
that would be amazing. We would love him forever. He's already going to be like a Detroit Hall of Famer anyway. So,
but let's get into it. Box office. All right, number one. It's no surprise, you know, that Spider-Man: No Way Home is back on top after getting taken down by Scream for 1 week. It got taken down by Scream. Took the spot right back.
I mean, who's going to see Scream?
A lot of people went to go see Scream. Surprisingly, a lot of people went to go see Scream. But yeah, 11 million, $1.74 billion already.
It's crazy money, and all it did was justify Sony. So they say that we're never giving up Spider-Man. We're never giving up Spider-Man.
And pretty soon,
the Aunt May movie's coming out. The Silver Sable movie's coming out. The MJ movie that I heard that they were in the works for, they said they were trying to set that up, and then they just scrapped it at the last minute. I bet you Marvel was like, Kevin Feige was, hey, no, don't do this.
Well, if it's Kristen Dunst,
no, they were trying to set it up. They were gonna make her an actual hero. They were gonna transition her into one of the. I gotta look. Maybe I'll pop the character up on screen. But there was the thing that they were setting up for that. That's why she wasn't Mary Jane. She was just MJ because they were gonna transfer her into this other character.
No.
Yep. It's literally what they were
doing. I don't want this. But what I was gonna say was you're gonna be Spider-Man out because everything is gonna Spider-Man is just blown up. Holland will get a new trilogy. That's a lock.
Yeah.
You got Across the Spider-Verse.
We still got to finish Garfield's trilogy. We still got to finish. Well, I guess we don't have to finish Tobey's.
Well, Tobey already had finished. Yeah. But you got Across the Spider-Verse coming out this year, part 1, and then the following year's part 2.
Oh, that's right. It's a two-parter.
It's a two-parter. So you got that, and then you have all of these. You could even potentially go spin-off.
Yeah.
And make a sequel series again, and you can have that too. So
I mean, they can make a live-action Miles, and I mean,
that's another one. And to be honest with you, that's probably where that series is going to be.
Yeah,
I think
once
Miles,
they finish the animation, they're going to spin it off into a live.
That'll give
Holland enough time to get through all his movies, and then he'll pass the torch over to Miles.
Absolutely. Even though I honestly don't believe, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think Tom Holland's star power is going to push Uncharted over the top. I think it'll do well, but it ain't gonna do what a lot of people expect it to do.
I wish it was Nathan Fillion.
I think it should have been Nathan Fillion too. They missed the boat. Yeah. Granted, I mean, I'm happy for Holland. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do well.
Casting, even if they had made him, what was the older guy?
Sully.
If they'd made him Sully, I'd have been happy.
Who? Oh, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
I would have been happy with that too, or Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
But, that would have been
good too.
All right. Number 2, that was Scream. Number 2 got dropped down from 1 to 2. 7 million, 62 million. That 62 million has already surpassed the entire box office gross of 2011 Scream 4.
Nobody likes Scream 4.
I like Scream 4. I went back and I revisited that. Hey man, Hayden Panettiere,
I was over this franchise.
She was the highlight of
after Scream 4 when they killed Jada and what was the other up and coming black actor?
It was Omar Epps, bro.
Omar Epps. There you go. You ain't seen him since then.
Yeah, it was Q.
Yeah, there you go. But
how you kill Q?
I was over this franchise when they killed him in the first. When she did an interview and they were like, "Oh my God, the fans can't wait to go see you in this movie," and she was like, "Hey, don't go and get no popcorn."
Yeah, eat some like Junior Mints or something.
Yeah, it's like, don't go get no popcorn. You're gonna come back. You're gonna miss my spot. So I was like, I was kind of done at that point, and I saw 3 just because I had to see, and 4 I never saw. I was kind of checked out.
You gotta watch 4. It's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. All right, number 3 is Sing 2 for $4 million. 134 so far.
This came out. I know we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, but man, I really forgot about it.
Yeah, it was. So far, it's done 134 million. Given the pandemic, not too bad. It's holding on okay. It's already out on digital, so it's probably gonna go down even more. But
yeah, I mean, because people just watch it at home. That way, they're gonna drag their kids to the theater.
Number 4 was Redeeming Love. Have you heard about this movie at all?
No. You always find something in the top 5 I've never even heard of.
Okay, Redeeming Love is it looks like it's basically a faith-based movie.
Oh man, these faith-based movies are just killing it at the box office.
They are. This one actually is a period piece because it takes place in the early 1900s.
Who stars in this movie?
Unknowns. The closest star is Famke Janssen, who plays Jean Grey.
Yeah.
So she's probably the biggest star on this.
Okay, I think I saw some promo art or pictures of it, but I didn't really know what it was about.
If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's actually a good movie. It's actually pretty good. The girl that the lead, she's actually a pretty dang good up and comer because she's really talented on that. So you got to check out Redeeming Love if you have not seen it, especially with Valentine's coming up. Number 5, Kingsman, your favorite, The Kingsman.
Still, have you seen this movie?
No, 1.78 million, 114 million since it debuted in December.
Really?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad, I guess. I mean,
by pandemic standards, it's not bad.
I mean, it's.
We really got to stop saying
that, right?
You know what? Honestly, I think we need to really stop saying that because
now we got to.
Because this is the new normal.
Yeah.
This is what it's going to be, no matter what.
This is Napster music labels dealing in Napster time frame, where they're like, man, we are just losing money left and right. They just have to figure out different ways to earn money. And it's like they just need to start charging us, when we get in our monthly subscription, and then talking about how to pay out the studios.
Are you gonna bring up MySpace next?
I mean, might as well. I mean. I was thinking really about like, hey, streaming really trying to kill the music industry, where the pandemic is really kind of making the movie industry struggle, and streaming still out there. There's like they just got to figure out different ways to kind of make up the revenue. We're not selling physical copies anymore like we used to do, so like
not as much as
we really
used
got
to
to push your digital and your video on demand and your streaming to kind of make up the money. So we need to really stop thinking about like what they're making at the box office and look at in total what this film is doing.
All right, so I want to ask you a question, but I'm gonna ask you after we talk about what's next. What's next is Jackass Forever. What do you think?
Retire.
This is definitely the last
Please,
one, obviously.
Please, before somebody dies on set. I feel like that's gonna happen.
It looks freaking hilarious. So
Johnny Knoxville got hit by did one scene I heard about. He got because he always does a thing with a bull, and this time he got brain damage. He got literal brain damage. It was like he said he was off for a couple of weeks. Like his family was like very, very worried about him, and he was like, "Okay, I can't do this anymore." Yeah, please retire. Just like I don't want to hear Bam Margera. Like, I don't even know if he made it back to this film.
I think he did.
But like I don't want to hear that Steve-O or any of them was like, somebody died on set today because they're old. Don't. Just retire. I know they said something about like passing it over to the new Jackass crew in this movie.
Good.
They got they got some people, but that reminds me of like Mythbusters and The Man Show, where like nobody likes that. They hate when you bring it onto a new crew, and this franchise is over. Just let it be at this, and it's like don't do any more films.
Yeah, enjoy the good old days. Yeah. Leave it at MTV.
It's like you miss it,
and you're
watch
done.
the old movies.
Exactly. All right, so that one's coming up, and Roland Emmerich's Moonfall.
Okay, I am kind of
Hallie.
I know that's one of the reasons why I kind of want to see it, but it's a disaster film.
Yeah,
it's a disaster film. And when they were doing a premise and about like the moon being fake and all this stuff, I was like, is this Dark of the Moon? Is this a sequel to Transformers?
Right. Yeah. Is it really Cybertron?
I know, is it Cybertron now?
It's really Cybertron.
So I was like, it's gonna go paint by numbers on disaster films. Halle Berry's the only reason why I really want to see this film.
Yeah, she's the only reason I want to see it too. And I bet you that there's a lot of people that feel the same way. So
I don't want to see this film for any other reason. If Halle Berry wasn't in this movie, we'd be talking about what's the one where
Leonidas
was in.
Who
plays Leonidas?
Butler?
Yeah, Gerard
Geostorm.
Butler. Geostorm. Nobody went to see that, right?
Nobody went to see
Nobody
Geostorm.
see that. That's what would happen if Halle Berry was in this film.
Well, they had Butler and nobody saw it.
If Gerard Butler was more attractive, we would have saw Geostorm.
That's messed up.
Hey, China, y'all agree with me.
Law-abiding citizen was good.
I love law-abiding.
Citizen.
Yeah.
Citizen. Law-abiding citizen.
I love
Not
law-abiding.
season.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I love law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, great movie.
Guys, you're still with us? Great. I know it's the end of the year, and I know you guys are in the holiday spirit, the spirit of giving, right? So we're asking you to give us money. So if you look down below, you'll see where it says patreon.com/thegoods. Right there is if you have an excess amount of cash laying around. If you have not bought enough Christmas presents and you're wondering, who else can I bring joy to this year? Us. That's who you can bring joy to. Have you ever looked at us and you're like, man, they should get a better camera? You're right, because we don't have enough money to. You can help us do that. Patreon.com/thegoods. Help us out. We'd appreciate it. And you can be a part of the goods yourself.